Welcome back. It's Ondo Decides 2020. We were here like an hour ago. We were here. We closed the studio temporarily at noon, and we told you that we'll be back here at 1 o'clock. And so we have kept to that promise. We are here again. We want to update you more on what is happening in Ondo State as far as the gubernatorial election is concerned. And our man, Bumi, is still out there giving us reports. I'm going to connect Bumi on Skype very soon. We'll tell him to talk to us on developments from the election. Voting is in progress, and I'm sure in the next 3, 4, 5 hours, what will be next is collation of results, and then maybe by midnight we should be able to know who's leading the votes. 3 main contenders are in this election: the incumbent governor, Arakuni Akeredolu, is of the APC, while we have Agbola Ajayi of ZLP and Ita Ojegede of PDP. Akim Akitile is also here. We started this together, and we're back together. Again, Akim.
All right, at this point in time, it is just all little teething problems must have been solved. Cardinals issues, we hope, must have been resolved. And of course, voting should be at the thick of action, also to say, talking about voting. And we hope that the peaceful nature we started the election with will still be going on, and it will still come to conclusion at the end of the day. Everything going smoothly, voting taking place, security keeping watch, and of course observers also trying to look at how things are, so that the people's vote will eventually count at the end of the day. That is the basic expectations of any election, no matter what. And for us, we were very hopeful because of how we started in the state, going by reports, and we hope that it started well, it will also end well.
Yes, we told you of a report that went viral this morning, that the wife of the incumbent governor, Mrs. Betty Akeredolu, was attacked. The report says the wife of the Ondo State governor, Rotimi Akeredolu, Betty, has reportedly been injured in the Owo area of the state. So many papers reported this morning, but our man in Ondo, reported contrarily that the wife of the governor was not attacked, and he actually got her on tape. So let's take the interview we had this morning with the wife of Ondo State Governor, Mrs. Betty Akeredolu, denying the attack, the reported attack on her at Owo. And she also said a few things about the exercise of today. We'll give you this interview. We'll come back shortly. Stay with us.
Yeah. That is insane. That is absurd. And that tells you how desperate people can be in politics or in a political landscape. I'm here with you in the ambience of my country home, and somebody is there doctoring video that I was injured. I don't know, were you the ones that injured me? No, but you know, it's all false. But such desperation will not do any good to them. I'm even happy that you asked that question for the world to see what are these detractors are trying to do to damage the exercise, to distort information, to put one on a bad light. And I can assure you that within a few minutes I'll be receiving text messages, calls, are you injured? What happened? This and that. It's all false. So please, I found the place peaceful. People are...
Okay, that was the wife of the governor of Ondo State. Betty Akeredolu.
Obviously not looking like somebody that has been been attacked. Even if he has been taken to hospital, you'll still see scratches here and there. She's looking gay, so to say. But of course, as I said earlier on, our type of politics in Nigeria, anything goes. I don't know why people will put that up, but good job from the media.
Good job from the media.
Good job. Because saying the woman has said, a whole lot of credible news stations actually reported this.
Yes.
And of course, basing it on what the video that was sent to them, so to say. And of course, just hearing from the horse's mouth herself. And so is claiming I don't think she's covering up anything there apart from the face mask she's wearing. That woman was nowhere attacked at any point in time from what we saw.
Anyway, wherever that report came from, our man has debunked it with that interview. Bumi Adigun in Ondo has debunked that with the interview she had with the wife of the governor of Ondo State, Betty Akeredolu. She wanted to actually connect us live the other time, but we couldn't get that done. And so that interview, I'm sure must have put that to rest. Finally, she was not attacked. At least that has come from her, not from us. It has come from her, and so she was not attacked. And I think if there's any case of violence in the election, we should wait for a while if there's going to be any at all.
I think the only report that is also trending is that of the mishap.
The boat mishap.
The boat mishap, so to say. Though not 100% confirmed, but a whole lot of
hues and cries.
Hues and cries, and a whole lot of media guys, organizations
have taken it.
And of course it's on the social media, and that is the natural occurrence. If it is true, we hope that those people concerned have been rescued, and of course you cannot rule that out in a Riverdale area. Anything can just happen at any point in time. But we're happy that, going by the last report we had, voting is still going on peacefully here and there. The gladiators must have exercised their franchise.
They've done that according to reports. Three of them.
Even Ita Jegede, who initially had a hiccup,
has cast his vote.
Yes, he should have it's reported to have cast his vote also. So, even though he complained that INEC, that was a mild complaint for him, judging by the fact that he has been voting there before and there has never been any hiccup. But you never can say these machines are, But I think by now, that will have been sorted out, no doubt about it. It's too much of a personality to be ignored when it comes to casting his vote, especially being a candidate. And I know that INEC were running a cascata to get that done. That they should have got him right now.
Well, on a special day like this, when a special program like this comes up, no doubt regular programming will be disrupted. And so we have two other programs that should have actually come up this afternoon. At this time, News for the Deaf will not be able to take that. We apologize for those who are regular watchers of that news. But News for the Deaf will not come up on today's program. But from the House of Assembly will come up. We'll have that, but that will be shifted to a 1:45. A 1:45. So we'll be leaving the studio at 1:45. On this program. So our lawmakers should be glued to their TV set. For those of them who watch the program religiously, that program is coming up at 1:45. Okay, we'll take more of your calls as time goes on, because we are also having some. But we would like to connect with Bumi Adigun via Skype. Bumi is in Ondo, and we are trying to see if we could just connect him. Anytime he comes on live, we will pick his call, and we will launch him and let you hear from him again what the situation is in Ondo. Bumi told us that we'll be hitting the road, to Akure. He's been in Owo this morning, and we'll be going to Akure, the state capital, to look at how things are actually going on. We must be on the road now because we have been told that Bumi is not online at the moment. It's offline. You can expect that. We're journey from Owo to Akure. Yeah. I don't know. I've never been to Owo.
Well, also, there's apart from the fact that Mrs. Betty Akeredolu denied being attacked, I think she also gave a reaction concerning the conduct of the election so far. And I think we should have it now. The first part of that interview was denying the fact that she was attacked, and we saw her. Pictures, they say don't lie.
Don't lie, yeah.
So no more comment on that, but she also gave a reaction concerning the conduct of the ongoing election in Ondo State, Gobapol. So we take this part 2 of the interview with Mrs. Betty Akeredolu concerning the reaction concerning the conduct of the election so far, from what she saw.
Exercising their franchise, and we all look forward to this day. The good thing is that people are voting in a peaceful environment. I want to believe that if we continue in that manner in all other units, then we don't have any need to fear about violence. We always encourage people to vote, not fight. This exercise is about making your choice, making your voice heard. It's not war. It's not a war. So I want to seize this opportunity to reach out to every Ondo citizen eligible to vote, to go out there and cast their vote in a peaceful manner so that our voices can be heard.
Okay, that was the wife of the Ondo State Governor, Mrs. Betty Akeredolu. Apart from denying the fact that she was attacked, she also said a few words of encouragement to people of Ondo State
to go there.
That they should go out and cast their votes in a peaceful manner, and wait for the result. We have our man, Bumi Adigun, online via Skype. Hello, Bumi. Yes, Bumi. Yes. So, where are you at the moment?
Well, I'm back to Akure, and my first port of call is Owode here in Akure, Ward 9 polling unit 10 in Akure here, and people are still very much on queue, as you see in this picture. People are still very much on queue, and they are running out of time the way I'm seeing it, because this election will end by 2:30, and the COVID-19 protocols are being seen here, as the temperature is being checked, the hand sanitizers are being seen, and every necessary things are being done at Owode.
Bumi, let me just ask you this question. We actually asked you the other time. Are you able to confirm if one of the gladiators, Eita Egegede, has eventually
Cast his vote
after the initial hiccup of card reading machine?
Yeah, he did eventually. He was asked to step aside because of the card reader malfunctioning, And a few minutes after, he was called and with his wife, Eno, to cast their ballots. And they did, although he condemned the whole process and abused the INEC for the way it was being handled, and they questioned them why his vote was delayed. And at the same time, at SLD, where the ZLP candidate Agbola exercised his franchise, he also accused security agencies of compromising the whole process, and accused INEC also of compromising the whole process. And he said he doesn't believe in this ongoing election.
Well, from your observation, would you say you want to agree with these two gentlemen who have actually accused INEC of compromising the whole process?
With what I have seen at every polling unit we have visited today, I think the normal thing the security officials should do, they are doing that, and also the INEC officials. But in situations like this, we should expect comments like this coming from gladiators, as they will want to preempt, or let me say, foresee what will come out at the end of the day. Maybe they have seen what is going on, or they have feelers from other polling units of how it has been, and that is it is expected, as I've said. You should expect comments like that to come from them. Any way it goes, we should expect comments like that.
But what about the reported case of both mishap involving INEC officials? Anything for us?
That happened at the Riverine area, and it happened in the morning, even before the commencement of the election, around 8:30. I think no life was lost, according to the report I had, and everyone, although some materials of the INEC were lost, and I think they had backup for many of these materials they are using. And don't forget, this area is one of the flashpoints mentioned by security officers as those areas that needed more security officers.
But beyond this, election has been peaceful so far.
So far, that is peaceful.
Okay. Now,
I have someone beside me here. Okay. I have someone beside me here that I want to turn. His name is Joel Ampa, and he lives at Owodi here.
Okay.
Okay, let's be on to
Joel.
Hello.
Yeah, hello, Joel.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Joel.
Hello, man.
Hello, Mr. Joel.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, sir. How are you?
We are fine. Good afternoon.
How are you?
Good afternoon, Mr.
Thank
Joel.
you.
Now,
we are here. What are here, please?
Okay.
We are watching now. Everything is fine and clear. There's no problem.
Okay.
We are watching fine, goodly. No any complaint, no any trouble. We are all watching fine. No problem.
Tell us where
Joel Jaffa is speaking.
Okay, Mr. Joel, tell us where you are talking to us from. Where are you at the moment?
Yeah.
What's the name of that place?
I'm here in Wode.
Okay.
I'm Wode here. I'm residing in Wode here.
Okay.
Mr. Joel.
So everything is quite clear. There's no any problem.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody vote and go soundly. No problem. No anything that happening here. No trouble.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Joel. We are happy that there's no trouble. We are happy that you are beside our man and you are saying there's no trouble. Okay, thank you, Mr. Joel.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Very much.
Okay.
God bless you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, before you go, you showed us a video of some people who are still. Hello. Yeah, those people that are on the queue.
Hello.
Those people that are on the queue.
I still have one more person here at Owodi.
Okay.
Are you with me?
Yes, we're with you.
All right. Hello.
Hello, bros.
Yeah.
What's your name?
I have come David in the morning.
Okay, so come with.
Yeah, for the family.
Okay, good. You live in Owode, right?
Yes, I am the youth leader in Owode.
Now, tell us, how has the election gone? How has it been?
In fact, we thank God that the election is moving smoothly. No problem, no grudges, nothing. We thank God. No problem for now. Because we had a lot of information before that there are going to be a problem, there are going to be a riot. But by the grace of God, we maintain the peace in Owode. No problem, nothing for now. And I believe that even though after the election, there is not going to be an issue.
Have you voted personally?
Yes,
have you done yours?
Yes.
Okay, what is the situation as per card readers in your area?
Pardon? The card reader is working smoothly, no problem, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, and the electoral officials arrived to time. Accreditation and voting started accordingly. Hello, I think we lost that.
Oh, okay, we lost that connection. It would have been so good for us to actually ask him, because he looks like a young man, to ask him of his advice to other Ondo youths, who might really want to foment trouble, during this election.
Brother, I think we have Dele Ayodo is here. Dele Ayodo, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Dele Ayodo. Please, we are on Ondo Decides live studio at OGTV. We know we are in Ondo State covering the election. Which area are you in particular? Ondo Town. So, we've been there since morning. Let's know what has been happening and things we should know. Thank you.
Unit 20. That's exactly where the former governor, Dr. Olusegun Mimiko, voted. Voting is still on at that polling, but there are two polling booths facing each other. One is Unit 20, the other one is Unit 21. He voted in Unit 20. Yes, voting is still on. After voting, I'm talking about the economical now. Yes, naturally, we want to listen to reports from the other side. But just refuse comment on anything. And fantastically, just said to me, did you also record those who are selling and buying votes? He just fantastically said to me, he was telling his wife, obviously I did not see any, and I said no, I did not see any. He said, okay, go round. When you see them, they are all around here. Then come back and we'll talk. He just said that. But before coming to Ondo, we are definitely ignoring that particular government.
Hello. Oh, that should be network. We hope to link up with
Dele Ayodo once more. Thank you so much, Dele Ayodo. One of the leading journalists here in Ogun State. Calling us from Ondo Town specifically. Then we have a few comments on our Facebook page, Ogun TV on Facebook. Join us there and drop your comments. Daniel Ogunjobi says, "We love you, Ogun TV. We love you too, Daniel." And Daniel says, the election is going on well in our community. Yes, Daniel, wherever Daniel is from Ondo, I don't know where he's calling us from. Maybe from Idori or from Ondo Town or Akure. You know all these areas. So you don't. I don't know. Okay, we hope Dele will call us back and Dele will also reconnect. But in the meantime, we will take your calls too. Your calls are very important to us. Those of you that are watching us, and I think Ondo is again, leading by example here, showing good example of how electoral processes should be going on in Nigeria. And so, call us. The numbers are familiar with you. For those of you that the numbers are not familiar with.
Okay, I think Dele Ayudo is back online. Hello, Dele. It was a network review.
Yeah, I'm trying. Yes, obviously that is expected because I'm on my way back.
Okay.
From Ondo back to Akure, so you can expect that to have this signal problem. So I was talking about the attempts of the security and to maintain the NCDC, the COVID-19
protocols.
So it's almost impossible to do it. Was an ethic task, but at the end of it, both INEC and the soldiers have to give up so that people can be allowed to vote. And in Akure, yes, I was at the town hall, unit 1, Ward 7, Akure South local government. That was where the DG of Akure was expected to cast his vote. That did not happen. He did not vote. That is official. I can confirm that. Reason I do not know, but I can confirm to you that he did not vote. I spoke with some palace officials, including his press officer, who said Kabisi would not be voting and that they did not see him vote. We then moved to Methodist Cathedral in Akure, where the candidate of the PDP and the wife, the Secretary, have been also cast their vote. Immediately after the vote, again, turnout was very heavy in all these areas. It was true because of the rainfall, but as soon as that the rain stopped, a lot of people came out. So the Secretary voted at that spot, the cathedral, down there, unit 19. Unit 003, Akure South, local government. After voting, yes, the entertained questions and is still in the process. But one interesting thing happened as soon as was about to vote, the card reader stopped working.
Okay.
So that was almost immediately resolved.
Okay.
Almost immediately resolved. So he voted when it got to the turn of the wife, the candidate walked.
Okay.
They were just behind each other. So he didn't work with the entire secretary, but he worked with the wife. That was resolved.
Okay.
He voted, spoke with the press, and said he's happy with what he saw at his polling unit, but complained about harassment of his people, his supporters in Ondo. In particular, and then he said a known politician was going about with talks and harassing anybody who is believed to be his supporter. I cannot confirm that. That's what he said. He also said a similar thing happened at the Ijimo area of Akure, where Ijomo area of Akure, where he alleged that the popular KWA leader was also harassing his candidate. Again, I cannot
Confirm that.
Likely, if you ask me, it's been peaceful.
Okay.
Peaceful.
We're waiting for that.
Have also worked so far. All those reports of violence, whatever you hear, are pockets that if they happen at all.
So, okay.
So because going on for before.
Well, I think Billy, the network is not friendly again, but of course you've said much. Okay. 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 Thank you very much. You've been so helpful. Thank you. That was comprehensive enough. And of course, you've heard from your own side too, as an experienced journalist. And of course, you couldn't have had it better. We want to sincerely thank you for calling us and talking to us. We appreciate you, Dele Ayudo. Thank you. Yeah. All right, Dele Ayudo. That's okay.
Yeah, that's okay from Dele Ayudo. We'll take the calls of our viewers now.
Yeah, sure.
They've been trying to also reach us. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Okay. Okay, we're trying to see if we could take a few calls from our viewers from wherever. You know, we've had a lot of calls from Lagos and from Abeokuta, Ogun State. Yes, Abeokuta especially. Let's see if we could just take. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Oh, there, we lost that.
Well, it's so good that we're able to clear the air on some grey areas, because we are not there. Jegede eventually voted. His wife voted.
And the governor.
No crisis so far. No violence except pockets of violence. Of course, the card readers issues were resolved, and of course here and there. And people on ground in some areas also confirmed that it was going on peacefully, apart from our reporters. So that shows that it has not been an exercise in futility.
Yes. Hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, your name, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon. Okay.
We are also able to clear the air with clear pictures about the attack on the wife of the governor, and of course it shows that, well, to some extent, we are not in Ondo State. We are able to establish contacts with those that matters and to clear the air on some grey areas.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, your name?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, your name and where you are? In
Ondo State.
It's in Ondo State?
Yes.
Okay, so tell us, what's the situation in your area in Ileluji?
Yes, the election here has been compromised by security officials.
How?
Hello, how? Mr. Olawaju. Hello?
He's still on.
Hello, I'm with you.
We are asking you how. You said the election has been compromised.
Some security officials are collecting money.
Collecting money to do what?
Yes, they are collecting money from these commissioners and all the top officials, so that they are collecting money from all these top politicians, so that they can allow them to be seen voters how the party they vote for, and that after them they will now send them to one place to start collecting money.
Wow.
That's
but of course it's good that you come on here to say
yes,
this.
Mr. Olawaju. So that's from Ileoluji, right? Hello? Anyway, anyway, we thank you so much for that information. We will try to confirm it from our men in Ondo. Thank you so much, Mr. Olawaju. Well, allegation.
Yes, sir. We expect that in an election like this. Well, I don't know. I'm not too sure. We're not there. People can give money at any time, but it's good that it says security men are collecting money, not that voters are collecting money. Maybe
they are collecting money. His allegation is that the politicians are giving the security men money to allow them to give them free access to electorate.
Okay, so that they can actually. That's a big one.
That's a big one.
That's a big one.
Because of substantiate.
That's a big one.
It remains an allegation.
But it's one of those things you expect to hear.
Hello. Hello. Good afternoon. Hello. Good afternoon. Quickly. Hello. Hello. Good afternoon. Hello. Good afternoon.
Yeah. Calling from Ondo State.
Okay.
Your name?
Okay, go ahead.
Are you with me?
Yes, where were you?
Okay. Due to what Olawaju just said from Ileoluji.
Yes.
Can you confirm and you let the world know what you can do?
Yeah, we will do that. We will start to do that.
Okay, thanks very much.
Thank you so much.
I got a report from Channel Television.
Okay, that what?
Are you still there? Oh,
hello. Okay,
all right.
Well, at a time like this, you will expect all manners of. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
I'm still at David from Adimoto in Lagos State.
Okay, Elder David, you're back.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm back because there is a picture I'm seeing from one of the stations of an election that happened in Delta 2018. They are now relaying to Ondo State. What does that station want to gain to create problem in Ondo State?
Wow.
There is a picture I'm seeing one of the stations now. That thing happened 2018 in one of the elections in Delta State House of Reps. They are now doing it to represent that the governor of Ondo State was attacked. What do they want to gain? Those who are doing it.
Well, Elder, we thank you so much for not saying that it's OGTV. They are authentic station.
No, it's not your station. It's not your station.
Yeah, it's not our station.
I expect government to arrest those people in that station.
Okay.
They do not create problem. They know Ondo State is a high class area.
I think
if the governor wife is up,
Elder David,
I don't know what is going to happen.
Elder David, while I'm not asking you to name the station on OGTV, I think you can get across to. Yes, I think you can. I think you can get across to security people, and of course give this information.
Everybody is listening to what is happening now, but
Okay.
I'm following what is happening in Ondo State.
Okay.
I told you it cannot be like Edo State, where SCP voted against them. No. In this case, the actual winner will emerge in Jesus' name.
Amen.
We are watching it.
Thank you very much.
The peace there. Everything is going on well. I'm watching it.
Okay.
We still God against that.
All right.
And
Okay.
I did from Adimoto.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's one thing about Nigerians.
Yeah.
We always because a negative thing in one other state could just snowball, and you think what if it's happening in those states? Maybe it's in those states. What is didn't affect us? No, we should be our brother's keeper, and that is why you appreciate calls from all over. From whenever they are watching OGTV, expressing their view and putting in their observation, so to say.
Hello, good afternoon. Okay, we'll still strive to take a few calls before we end this. Hello. Yeah, what?
Okay, from before.
Okay.
Okay. If you look at the background of that video, there is a woman speaking about saying, Amoteku Ojawa from Amoteku. And Charlotte is telling us it's a strange report. Can you just go through that video and check it? Because the thing is happens in global election in Delta State and we are starting to do. Is there any government that can be shouting Amoteku Ojawa?
Anyway, I hope you are also aware that a video flew about early today, where they also said the governor's wife was attacked, only for our reporter to interview the governor's wife, and she debunked the claim that she was never attacked, and we all saw him. So people can use anything these days when it comes to photoshopping or video shopping, but we let it with everybody is listening to you, everybody is watching us, they heard the other man too, so let those who are in charge do the needful. That's what we can say here. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, well, all right, yeah, we'll not be able to take a further call for now because we have to take a break now. We don't know whether we will have to continue this, later in the day. But what we have been able to establish is the fact that the election is going on peacefully.
Yeah, sure.
In those states, there are pockets of reports of violence here and there, but they are not. I don't think they are strong and widespread enough,
to castigate the election.
To castigate the election,
Definitely.
So and essentially, we've actually talked to our men.
Yeah.
In Ondo, we've talked to Miadigu. We've also spoken with Dele Ayodo, and I think there's no reason why we shouldn't believe them. And some voters too. So there's no reason why we shouldn't believe them.
We saw pictures.
We send them there.
We saw pictures.
So far it's been peaceful. Ondo Decides 2020 on OGTV is a program specially created to give us a blow-by-blow account of how things are happening in the Ondo gubernatorial election. And so far, it's been so good. Thank you so much for watching us. We'll take a break now and let you...
See how it goes.
We'll take you back to our normal programming and allow you see from the House of Assembly, a program that normally runs on this channel at this time. We've had to shift it to 1:45. So we'll allow our lawmakers and of course the people of Ogun State to watch the program and
see what their representatives
are doing
what they did in the last 1 week.
Stay with us.
I just want your papers, please.
Sir.
Salary don't enter. Yes, so. And month I never even reach that. Na salary plenty, oh. No wonder I no gree collect roja for my hand. Shut up, sir. I'm here to bail my younger brother.
Happen.
With good law,
Proper funding, training,
and cooperation.
if it happen.
From the House of Assembly this week, Ogun Assembly confirms appointment of commissions, suburb nominees. Ogun lawmakers receive names of commissioner nominees fixed Monday for screening. Alleged incessant killings by customs, Ogun Assembly calls for stakeholders meeting. Sit back and enjoy this week's edition of the program. Scrutinizing the curriculum vitae and other credentials of the nominees at the screening exercise presided over by the Speaker, Right Honorable Olakunle Oluomo, the lawmakers stressed the need for the nominees to ensure that they apply the right skills and attitude in their appointments when confirmed, while reminding them that they were appointed to contribute their quota towards the overall development of the state. Speaker Oluomo also sought the need